Hey, what's up, everyone? Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hello, start chat, and I will be right back. Hello. I thought I thought I heard my name out in the hall, and I don't think I did. Look, at my face is like ghost white right now, cause ironically, even though I got sun, it just burns and then goes white again. And I don't have any makeup on today, so YouTube will probably not YouTube probably will not put this out in the algorithm because they like to see their peeps with makeup on. Just a fun fact. Um all right. So Gwen, what's up? Mavis, what's up? Ingo, what's up? Mick. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen and ladies attire. I like that. we got the what's it called? Mod team. We got the mod team here, the mod gang, and Mick T. Gwen said, Mick T, you're probably wearing women's panties. I wouldn't doubt it. Hello, gay. How are you? Y'all, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, but I'm judging myself right now because I'm like, there's a reason I wear makeup on video because I look like this. I'm just kidding. I didn't used to ever wear makeup, but then I looked at myself on camera and I'm like, dude, I need to have some form of color in my face. Yay, vitiligo. McT freeballing. The mod squad. Ah, yes, I like that. I'm swinging like a chimp in a tree. Yeah, that's not surprising. Just don't tree frog, right? Oh, how is everyone? I am clearly not back into the normal whatever because I'm coming to you like I was running errands, getting some things done, and then I got home at like 11:55, and I was like, uh, um, and I was like, well, I gotta hop on, and so here I am. Completely, you've got the completely unfiltered, zero zero prep Gina here. Oh, who's? Let's see. Hold on. No need to answer in chat. Just want you to be aware it's there. I don't know what you're referring to, gay. I am I coffee is ready? You've got the coffee ready. Question about Nightwish's mix and last single. Now I'm curious. Because I might want to answer. I gotta look. I have a lot of things to look through, I think. Suggestions. Sorry. All right. What's up? What's up? Mick T, I'm not doing reactions today. If so, can I request Robbie Williams, me, and my monkey, please? I'm not doing reactions today. Look at me. I'm like barely got ready for this live. And yeah, like I was like I have to set boundaries for today cuz I drove for, let's see, it was like a 10-hour drive, but it was a 12-hour process. It was yeah, like we were on the road in the car on and off with breaks and food for over 12 hours, and I drove all but, so it was like a 10-hour drive and I drove all but an hour and a half. Yesterday I drove most of it. So I was like, I gotta set some boundaries for today. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do talk time, but I was like, no, I wanna chill. I wanna hang out, but I am not doing reactions today. I don't even know if I'll record reactions, although I do have stuff I can edit, so there's that. I do need to, I've said it a million times, I'm damn determined to start uploading daily. And I missed HMAC Monday, but I'm not even going to make it up. I'm like, I do HMAC reactions on Monday, so we skipped one. It'll be the, what, second or third one that I've skipped so far. Gwen, I added a few Ad Infinitum records to my collection lately. You have 4 albums now. Haven't listened to them yet. Can tell you next week. And Gwen listened to a new song or watched a newer song of theirs. They're a legend. Or are you saying they're legends, or is that the song name? I do want to do a reaction to the new Nightwish, but I just don't know when. There's a lot that I have to figure out, so I say that every week, I know. I have 28 Patreon members. 12 or 11 of them are paid. A good portion of them are free Patreon. Song name? Legends? Okay. Creative photo. WS. Hey, long time watcher, first time visitor. Well, welcome. Thanks for hopping in here live. On my day after vacation when I'm looking kind of a mess, but I need to shut up about that, I know. Creative, I need to not judge myself. Yes, but welcome, creative. How did you come about the channel? And again, thank you for, you know, hopping on. I'm glad you got to hop on live. I'll be here. I'll be hanging out until about 2 p.m. Eastern. Do the math for wherever you are. Where are you from, Creative? It's late where you are. Ran reactions, but not too obsessive. You're in Australia. Nice. So dang, what time would it be again? I'm so horrible at figuring out time differences. We love Ren. Yeah, Ren. Mavis has been here since he. Mavis was like one of the first round renegades. I think the first part of the first round of renegades, if I'm correct, Mavis, right? That was back in I want to say December, end of December or early January. It's 2:15 a.m. Are you a night owl? Like, do you have like a funky work shift or insomnia? I'm a- I'm I'm definitely a mix of night owl and insomniac. So like, I I tend to be awake around that time. Yeah, maybe it's you subbed you had when you subbed I had under 300 subscribers. Yeah, you were in the first round of Renegades. Yeah. Cuz if I'm correct, maybe that's how you found me. I don't think it was before cuz before that I only had the Falling in Reverse. Uh and then people on the Falling in Reverse reactions were like you need to check out Ren. You sleep crappily. I feel you. I feel you, creative. uh that's my status these days. Although the last couple of days I did sleep well because I was a little bit on a vacation. Yeah, Rembrandt. Yeah. Hi, Ren. Yeah, that was my first Ren. Yeah, reaction. It was like video 7, I think. That's so wild. So Mavis, you have been we've done pretty good at like generally and like or in general guessing how what number like when I reach certain milestones. And I think last time you said you think I'll be at 10K by July 4th. I think you said that, Mavis. You started with Big Push a few years ago. Nice. Gosh, I've only so far seen two uh performances from Big Push. And it's like I would love to go down the Ren rabbit hole on my own and just like watch for hours. Um and I did. I know when I started Higher Ren, I think I did what 3 or 4 different Ren reactions before I moved on to someone else. I think I did Angelina after that, then Nightwish and Chinchilla. I still need to watch a lot of Chinchilla. Gwen, what is the triangle? Yeah, I will say, let's see. There's a really cool YouTube series called Playing for Change. I saw the thumbnail for Big Push and thought it was one of theirs and fell into them from there. Nice. I fell into oh, Gwen, the plug. Thank you. All right, so Gwen has the first plug. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the post notification bell, check out Patreon and the new Discord server. Come on over to the dark side. We have gummies. I like that. That's fun. I'm about to like put my makeup on right now. Ariel, hello. Is a triangle for road safety. It was an up sign, up arrow type thing. Playing for change is very good. What is it? What is it again? What is playing for change? YouTube series, playing for change. Huh. Mavis, hi Ariel. Your hair looks nice today. I don't want to stroke it with my fingers. Good, good. I like that, Mavis. I like it. Good job. Eh, Playing for Change did a great cover of Led Zeppelin Cashmere with John Paul Jones on bass. Oh, nice. Glenn, okay. Nice to meet you, Glenn. Thought I changed my actual name. People calling me creative sounds weird. Feel you there. I feel you. Mavis says, tell me what conditioner you use. You are so. Yeah. Mavis is feisty today. Glenn, Playing for Change is a series where they get different musicians, famous and not, to play bits of songs and all stuck together and make one song. Oh, cool. I will have to check that out. So I know everyone, well, everyone in the Discord or everyone who follows closely, I know they wanted to hear about the vacation. It was fast. We drove most of the day Friday. I drove from 3 a.m. I mean, with my mom helping for about 2 hours. We drove from 3 a.m., got to the hotel around 3:30. I don't know when it was. Um we got there, we had dinner. Oh my god, y'all. Let's talk about stories from the vacation now that I'm thinking about it. Peter, what's up? Hey guys, I know there's chat time on this day, so I popped in to listen and share my bullshit. Very nice. I like it, Peter. That's what we're here for. Bill, hello. How was the trip home? It was actually really good. We had like very small spurts of rain. Other than that, it was a smooth, long but smooth drive. Jonathan, hello. We've got a good amount of people here. I haven't looked to see the numbers yet. Yeah. Um well, oh wait. I'm like I took my medicine, so I have like I know what I want to say, but I also just thought of something. I know I answered this in Discord, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit. One of the conversations that was happening in Discord was like why there are differences in the amount of views when I go live. Some of them, are only a couple hundred, and then others are in the thousands. And I wanted to address that and say that's why sometimes I randomly do my phone um, lives because that vertical uh, phone lives get put in alongside all the shorts feed, very similar to how TikTok FYP works for you page. So when that happens, when I go live on my phone, that's when I get like thousands of views. And there'll be times when there'll be 800 people in at the same all at once but you have no idea, like you really don't know. But what I've found when I do my lives on the phone, there's three big differences: the numbers of views, the numbers of subscribers, new subscribers I get because they have never seen my channel and then like are like, oh, this person's cool, apparently, I don't know. They enjoy the chat, they enjoy the environment, they subscribe, so I get more subscribers. And then the downside is the trolls and the spams. Okay, there's also a great organization called Kids Playing for Kids, not for profit. They recruit some of these fantastic YouTube child musicians to perform together as a band for charity. Oh, that's cool. I've lost a lot. Let's see. Uh Bill should have told me you were coming. I would have baked a cake. Oh my goodness, Bill. I saw that you said you would have gotten me an actual cup of coffee. Oh, you're fine. I was such a fast trip. I mean, I have friends. I have a couple really close friends in the area that I didn't even honestly say because we were literally there for 2 days and it was for my friend's 21st birthday. And um well, she's kind of like my niece, like a pseudo niece. But we yeah, I was just fully focused on that. So I didn't tell very many people at all. Uh, but thank you. Uh, Gwen said 12 in chat, only 6 likes. Hit that like button or you get paddled. She's got 5 spanks there. Hold, I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I did get a notification on PayPal, so I need to look at that ASAP. Um, Jonathan, I'm well. Okay, I heard that. Okay. As a photographer, I go insane having watched vertical video. Oh, I know it's not my favorite, but it's awesome. It's very good for the channel. Okay, Ingo, Gwen, all of you, question because I'm not that well known. Is it all right to suggest a song and listen at that a bit here? Yeah, Ingo, a ton of trolls and bots. But man, it does help build the channel, unfortunately. I'm out of line today. I sent a PayPal request. It can wait until next stream. Love and support. Oh my goodness. Well, our friend is from Pennsylvania. We all met up at the beach because she wanted to go to the beach for her birthday. I have friends. That's what I'm saying. I have friends in the area. I can't even remember where. Honestly, my one friend where lives. I don't know exactly if she's even in North Carolina or South Carolina. But we were in Myrtle Beach. Um, but that's what I'm saying. I know people in the Carolinas that I didn't even tell I was there. Uh, because it was so fast. But my friends and we all came. We came from, my mom and I came from Ohio. They came from Pennsylvania, and we met at the beach. Oh, Mavis. Let's see. I gotta look at my gotta check it out. You're out of line today. Mavis, I grew up right outside of Philly, went to high school there. No reactions today, Peter. Next time, yes. I would say I was going to do a Thursday reaction live, but then I realized I have work that day. Um I can't do it Thursday, so I'm like trying to think of what day I'm going to do it next. You grew up in Kissimmee? I've been to Kissimmee before. Um Mavis, you're cheating to get the next spot. Oh my goodness, Mavis. Mavis, I gotta call you out. I gotta call you out in the best of ways. Shout you out, I guess I should say. Mavis, shout out to Mavis sending 50, 50. Mavis, I appreciate you like beyond belief. And this is for a request to check out specifically, I believe this is the do. I can't, for some reason, I'm not seeing the whole. Okay, so it says guitarist blows minds on Omega with perfect pitch. If not today, next stream. So that's the do, I believe, right? You went to school right near Valley Forge. My family, well, they are kind of like my family. Like I said, they're like, it's like, so my niece, we'll call her my niece, is the daughter of my like pseudo brother and his wife Shelly. Anyhow, I just said anyhow, whatever. His wife. I know them and they're like family because my brother went to college for the 1 year that he was in college. My brother went to college with his friend who now is like my like when they were in college together, he was like, "You are my Ohio family." To me and my parents and my brother. So him, his wife, his kiddos, they're my brother and sister, and their kiddos are my nieces and nephew. Anyhow, they are. What I was trying to say is they are from Franklin, Pennsylvania. They're like in rural area. They have like goats and chickens. They're pretty self-sustainable in a lot of ways. They're pretty cool, and they run like 6 businesses or something. Gwen, I think I get the first reaction next live reactions. LOL, said Ingo. Yeah, I gotta look up everything. Gwen did she let's like shout out to Gwen too. She is our first GINX executive producer via Patreon. So she is the highest tier and she put in her request. And as an executive producer, she gets 2 requests per month as well as the request as soon as you sign up. Executive producers get 2 requests per month. Producers get one request per month, and anyone who signs up, as soon as they sign up, get uh, reaction request prioritized. Ams, hello. Mavis, sorry, I insist no priority on my request ever. Kissimmee. I've been there a lot from the Netherlands, doing Disney a lot with two of my four grandchildren. It's hot out there. Yeah, it is. Hot, humid. Oh, I just like to support my favorite reactor, says Mavis. Oh, and you worked OT last night or last week. Well, thank you. Ingo said excuses. Mavis, you have chickens? You need some help with OBS? I don't know if I can like do tech help right here right now. I know you've talked about you've had issues. Gwen, you're kissing up to your favorite reactor. Jonathan, Amishland. What are you saying? Oh, Amishland. Over where they are. You mean, Jonathan? There are actually a lot of Amish. There is Amish areas. They're not in the Amish community, but there are a lot of Amish in that area. Yeah, I used to go to Lancaster, PA for all your produce, Mavis. Them Amish know how to grow veggies. Yeah, they do. And they know how to build really, really well. And go on, Mavis. I have no animals, but I have a plant called lugwood from Beethoven, of course. Mavis, I have two cats, a dog, three fish tanks, chickens, and a crow that likes to visit. Nice. When best fried chicken I ever had was an Amish chicken stand near Lancaster. Nice. I have two cats and way too many deer and chipmunks who like to decimate my flowers. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a lot of deer where we are. We have chipmunks, but I feel like we don't have as many chipmunks unless they're just really good at hiding. Peter, liking symphonic stuff all the way, along with the blues, hard rock, and tearing songs. Crying. Nice, Peter. You go to Hades. Is that how you say it? Hades hot chicken in Nashville sometimes. It can be a 2 hour wait to get in, but man, it's good. Maybe Gordon Ramsay visited her place before. That's awesome. Is it Hattie's or Hades? Hattie's. I used to love I mean, not no. I love Nashville. I haven't been there in a very long time, but I remember the vibes there, and I go there, and I'm like, this is my place. Like it's one of those it's one of those places where you're like, this is like I feel good here. Like I feel like I'm um meant to be here type of thing. I don't know. That's how I've always felt when I go to Nashville. Gwen with a new plug. Like, subscribe to this channel, comment on all things naughty, spank something or someone, and come over to Patreon and Discord. Links in the description. Ciao, what's up? Have I seen the new Angelina official video on her cover of If I Were a Boy with Toby Gad? I have not, Chow. There's so much that I have catch up on. I I have a question for you guys. Glenn, some places just resonate energy wise, 100%, and that's how I felt in Nashville. The energy, that's what I was like. The vibes, the energy, yes. Like you said that perfectly, Glenn. Thank you. Nashville, especially on a Friday night, is awesome. Like 15 places with live music within a half mile stretch. Yep. And it's so cool. It's so cool. I love live music in general. I mean, when I originally wanted to become an audio engineer, that was what I wanted to do, specifically work live audio, which I did for a very long time, and then realized, holy shit, it's a lot of work, which isn't bad. But I'm nice and comfy in the studio now, so or in front of my desk. So my desk and microphone, and apparently now camera. Oh, it came out to debut this morning. Nice. I haven't reacted to Angelina in a little while. So it's like, is she a feature on it? Or is he the feature? No, no, no. Okay, is it her song? And tell me more. There have been 3 versions of that song now. Oh, nice. Jonathan, Mavis, that sounds like proprietor chef owned barbecue joint here in Indianapolis by the name of Fat Dan's LOL. He's from Texas, some of the best barbecue brisket you'll ever eat. Long lines. So, yes, Aaron was adorable as a puppy and still is, and is such a cuddle monster, says Ingo. Yeah, Chad, thank you for letting me know. I will check that out. Okay, question for you guys. Um, the reactions that I did live, I some of them I've posted, some of them I have not uploaded separate. What are your thoughts on that? Do we want do you like for me it's nice. Like had I planned better, I could have edited them and had them like out for the weekend when I wasn't here, but it was a busy week. But do you guys want me to try to make sure to upload those separately every single one of those live reactions? Um, with that said, if that's the case, they will definitely be spread out. Um, and like I said, probably used 4 times when I know I won't be super active myself on YouTube or won't have time to record new reactions. And I also try to strategize as to what because it is a whatever, I want to build this, so I have to also kind of be mindful and strategic in regards to who I upload when. um so just kind of want to get your thoughts on that. Ingo says, Aaron's very protective with Becky and Cora. When they walk and meet a stranger, Aaron is always between the stranger and Becky or Cora. Good boy. That's awesome. Gwen's got a barbecue joint over here by the Grand Ole Opry called Mission Barbecue, owned and run by veterans. Oh, nice. If I Were a Boy was co-written by Toby Gad and BC Jean a while ago. Beyonce heard the song and wanted to cover it, and she made it quite well known. Okay. Mavis, I think having them queue to release would be ideal when you're busy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like this week, you didn't do HMAC Monday, but you reacted to HMAC 18 and never posted it. Oh, I forgot about that. I wanted to actually post HMAC 18 once I do 17. But yeah, that's true. Would love to see them because I like to check the comments and see how other people like stuff I suggested. It could be a good filler, but it falls out of order. Right. And I think it's okay for it to fall out of order. Like I said, you know, I know that like Warning will get high views. I know that Angeline, like certain things I know will get higher views. I'll put them probably on certain times of the week. I have thought about premieres, but like I said, I need to I need to get my shit together, uh, and like figure life out. Makes sense to have a backlog you can release when you can't commit time. Yeah, I think that way, the way you are planning to do is fine. Having a library of reactions to use would make it much easier for you. Yeah, that's what I. Okay, so everyone's yeah. 1916 did very well. It looks like a huge. I got a lot of subscribers from that one. Um, 50 or something, if not more, new subscribers from that. And it looks like there's a good following for both Motorhead and Sabaton. I knew Sabaton would have a good following. A lot of people search for Harry 18 reactions over many others because of the emotional end bars. Oh, yeah. Glenn, it's like no one has their shit together. That is so true, Glenn. Thank you. Right. The premieres, so yes, I can always schedule things, which I have not yet done. um I can always schedule things, and you can schedule them. They don't have to be premieres, because the premieres you can like the premieres are when I would come, and like when it comes live, I would be there also commenting with you guys. Like it would be a live premiere where I would be not live like this, but live in the comments with everyone. Um, Whereas I can schedule stuff and it doesn't even have to be premiere. Like I can just schedule it and me know that it's gonna upload it on this day at this time, without it even being a premiere. So yeah, I mean, I think I'd have a mixture depending on who it is or what it is I'm reacting to. I have tons of I just it's not even that I don't have a ton of reaction requests. Actually, I have a backlog of things. Like I have the very first thing I have to react to this week, and it's going to be a recording. There's there's someone I need to react to. They requested it on Patreon, and it's I can't even think of. I know I have it written down. Or Aurora, across the universe. I have to. That is like my first recording I have to do, because that's from Patreon request. Yeah, Warning draws a lot of people. Hi, Ron. By the way, I don't know if I don't. know that I saw. Um, yeah, bandmate I know does, and and what I want you guys to know is I will always do what like it's not has to do it doesn't have to always do with what YouTube wants because I want to do what I want to do. And I am at the same time trying to grow the channel. So it's like I have to have a nice balance. Marcus Veltri, yeah. I there's the Marcus Veltri, Rob Landez, Mr. Wobbles, Billy Wilkins. Motorheads are crazy. Once a Motorhead, forever a Motorhead. Nice. Is drawing uh Gray said is drawing subscribers the only thing. No, it isn't. Awesome Ingo about Motorhead. Mikey B, as soon as Premiere drops, the fans start looking for reactions. Well, Gwen was talking about like premiering, doing a premiere thing for my reactions. Michelle, what's up? I'm way behind. Sorry, I think I don't know how far behind I am. How you doing, Michelle? Jonathan, next to Epica, Sabaton is best concert I've ever attended. So emotional at times and best such bangers. Sad that Tommy has left band though, but he is frontman material, so understandable. Glenn, nearly 3 a.m. Gotta try to sleep. Nice to meet y'all. See you again next bout next bout of insomnia. Aw. Well, yes, try to get some sleep, Glenn. Thank you for hanging out with us. Can't stay long, just wanting to hop in. Awesome. Thank you for hopping in and saying hi. Popping in. Yes, I did. I've heard about Bandmate and Warning touring together, Ron. Maybe I saw Bad Religion and Social Distortion recently. Great show. Okay, I'll give you, for instance, I like Ren a lot, but not enough to listen to the same song over and over again as every reactor jumps on the bandwagon. Right. Well, there's also a massive, amazing group of renegades that do. And I can't, and that is something that too. There is no way for any YouTuber ever to please everyone. So I'm gonna go with what feels good for me, honestly. Like, I want, I'm going to respect my people on Patreon. I'm going to respect my people who give donation requests. And someone had talked about like how donation requests aren't always like they can't be like real reactions or they aren't real reactions. And I'm like, no, yeah, there are very few, if any, bands that I've reacted to that I'm like, mainly because as an audio engineer and someone who works with musicians, I can find the talent and the skill in things. But no, I will straight up tell you if I'm like, nope, this is not vibing with me. And I think that but what I'm trying to say is I'm going to go with the flow. What feels right? Whether that's a mix of like react to what I'm excited to react to, regardless of YouTube, uh, and strategically react to certain things at certain times. It's going to be a balance of everything. Like I want to react to eventually I want to react to more Ginger. They have a huge following, but they YouTube did not push those pushed it out to the algorithm at the time. You're about to pick up Little from the camp. I don't know how far ago that was, but sounds like a plan, Michelle. Glad you are fantastic. Rin high viewer count very much. The Warning, Nightwish are my biggest draws if I remember correctly. Angelina is huge. When it comes to consistency and views, Nightwish, Angelina, The Warning are my top. When it comes to subscribers, Angelina, Ren, Nightwish. I forget. I can look it up. One thing that's wonderful about YouTube is they really are good at showing you analytics as to what people like. It makes it very easy to know what people are wanting. Jonathan, boy, Tank the Tech did not like the new uh uh Nightwish at all. Chinchilla is great also. For some reason, YouTube didn't push those very much. Like I got some good engagement though. I do have to remember that. What's up, Chad? Sorry, I'm reading chats. Taylor in Europe is doing crazy numbers, filling the biggest stadiums night after night. In Madrid, nearly 300,000 saw her 3 shows. Yeah, I know actually multiple people. Well, I should say two directly, and then their friends, um, who were at the one of the Paris concerts, Taylor concerts. Mavis, I humbly say I worked with Billy Strings before anyone knew his name. That's so cool. Your name is on one of his early albums? What? Yes, Ron, I did. Chow let me know that she dropped another music video. Yes, and I have heard Chinchilla's 1.5 is outstanding. I think doing another Sabaton would also draw some people. Have one in mind too. LOL. Oh yeah, I think there's a massive following for Sabaton. Ingo, Sabaton, yeah, and then you just said that Sabaton has a huge following on YouTube because of the emotional content of their songs. I 100% see that. I mean, there were a lot of people who subscribed. Let's see, actually, let's look. Um, doo, 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 doo. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I mean, from what I heard of 1960, I absolutely love Sabaton. Like, I'm already a fan. Sorry, I'm Chad. Ingo, there's something about getting reactors emotional. Dot dot dot. Sabaton. People like the vulnerability. Hold up. I get all sorts of interesting. Okay, crack me up. Yeah, okay. I love that they not only did a cover in 1916, but also a huge tribute to Lemmy and Motorhead Respect, right? I feel like they are going to be a really cool rabbit hole to go down in regards to, because what I heard from people that are Sabaton, like big Sabaton fans, that video has like massive references to many things in the Sabaton world, I guess. I I'm not sure. What is that? I'm not gonna try to say that. What does that translate into English? From Sabaton hits me hardest, but as a dad of my one child, my son at 19, so it connects. Yeah, connects with me. Oh my God, yes, Gwen, you've got it. I still have merch to make. Damn. All the different soldiers marching are from other Sabaton songs. That's so cool. Okay, I need some water. Where is some water? I have water all over the place. Here. Okay, so I was gonna look at numbers. Forget. Oh yeah, I was looking at 916. Yeah, it's wild. I'm up to 7655 subscribers. Um, Let me look at content. The double feature. They're number 3 on views of the last 10. I got 27 subscribers from it. I've had 3.8 thousand views. Yeah, I got 27 subscribers from that. Ad infinitum, how did they do? I know they were lower on views. I got a couple subscribers from them. But like if I go to analytics and go to subscribers overall and go to like 360, all the things, my my I have the most I have are Angelina, Jordan, Nightwish is next, Ren is next. So those 3 are my top subscribers overall. This is overall. Um Video wise. So it's not, obviously it can't be like split up artists, but video wise. Then the next artist is The Warning, and then Bandmade, then Harry Mack, then Voice Play. So like, but the top ones, I mean, Angelina Jordan, I have 742 uh whatever. subscribers for Angelina. And then Nightwish, I have 661. Oh, I'm sorry. Not overall. I'm sorry. My gosh, I forget it's not overall. The highest subscribed video is an Angelina Jordan, and that got 742 subscribers in one video. That was the Bohemian Rhapsody cover from AGT. Then the Ghost, um, why am I having a blank? It doesn't say, but the Nightwish, the very first Nightwish reaction, I have 661 subscribers from. And then Ren, that very first Ren, I got just over 400. Mikey, you think Sabaton uses auto tune, but for effect? I mean, a lot of people do. Yeah, Mikey. I mean, I would need to listen to more, um, but you also have to remember that there are multiple layers of vocals. It's not like every single vocal has that on it. Yeah, it is for creative purposes, especially in metal. You'll find it a lot. And it's not even necessarily auto tune too. There's other plugins that they use. Okay, let's see. Jonathan, I am the dark horse, Gwen says. Ingo, yeah, you are. But Ingo started it. Yes, he did. Ingo, you 100% started it with your story. Yes, the do I have a lot of let's see how many subscribers I got from that one. I know I got a good amount. First reaction. I didn't know how to title that one because there was no like. That was one of my. Yeah, it's got 7,054 views. I got 60 subscribers from the do. Noted. That's for recently. That's one of the more subscribers. McT, I'm here. You're on probation. I am surprised that Ad Infinitum did not. This is what YouTube doesn't make sense to me. I don't think Ad Infinitum got very much. Yeah, it only got 300. Oh, it was blocked. Oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't blocked. It was ineligible. Never mind. Yeah, for some reason they did not get very many views. I got 2 subscribers, but I do not know why that one did not get very many views. Cause I would have thought they would have had a huge following. And maybe they do. It's just YouTube didn't push it. Douglas, hello. Julian, hello. You always are showing the love. You always are showing the love in the comments. I appreciate you. Jonathan, it is very common. And in my opinion, they can be very well used. And I think a lot of people would disagree with that. And I one day eventually will do a video about that. Visit friend and Ingo went to visit a friend in Leipzig. I don't know. Leipzig? I don't know. Anyhow, over the weekend we went record shopping. Oh my goodness, like that's a surprise. Yes, Mikey, I still want a deep dive. Hear your opinions on the auto tune, pitch correction, etc. As you are an audio engineer, I have not forgotten, Mikey. I had mentioned that. I do. It will be like its own separate video. Yeah, I just don't know when that will happen. I have not forgotten about it because I will be pulling clips from examples and stuff. It will be a editing project. Like it will take time, but I do want to do that. Ad infinitum is not. Oh yeah, they don't have a big. I remember they don't have a huge subscriber amount. I do remember that. Like in regards to like them themselves, for some reason don't have very many followers. I let Mike T out of the dungeon with an ankle monitor. Mavis, you better not leave your driveway, Mick. Ingo Gwen, I am totally innocent. Incorrect. Julian, only when you're awake? What do you mean? I think it's a slant on your channel missing from others and making it stand out a bit more. I try to go into the tech stuff, and I understand I do introduce myself as a pro audio engineer, and I actually get a lot of trolls that are like, "Yeah, pro audio engineer, whatever." Uh, Mainly because I don't talk like a normal audio engineer. uh, but yeah, I think that people do like that perspective. I just don't know that I give it out as much as I would like, or as much as they would like. Um, I just go with the flow as I listen. You know, I think the deep dives, the very few that I've done, and those will get better as they go too. And I will have more clips. Like eventually, I'll do a lot more editing on my videos. Not necessarily editing out what I'm saying, but like putting in like making it a little bit more professional in regards to like adding aspects to it. Like when I'm talking about something, have it edited in where I want it. James, totally innocent in this group. I don't know if anyone is innocent in this group other than me because I just read you guys' comments. Okay, you have an advantage that others don't, Gina, in your knowledge of sound engineering. People like me can learn from you. I tend not to stick around for the oh wowie gee reactors. Nice, I like that. I normally work Mavis, I normally work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Julian, 6:30 to 5. Wow. But I work from home with my normal career and do that job during my overnight job, if that makes sense. I think I missed something, Mavis. Right. If I don't talk like an audio engineer, people like us who definitely are not, that's a good thing. And that's how I feel about it too. That's how I feel about it. Um Gwen said, right, Jinx. I have no idea what you're talking about, Gwen. Chad, me, I am innocent. Nope. Mikey, yes, I do. I actually do agree with that because you guys can understand what I'm saying. When I do go technical, I don't go beyond understanding. That does make sense. It's just interesting to see like the people call me out that like I'm like bullshit pro audio engineer. You know, good for you. Thanks for adding to the algorithm. Jonathan, same here, gay. This is why I like Jinx, Tank the Tech, and David the Heretic reactors. Blunt and honest reactions. That's what it's all about. Gwen, nobody who is in this chat is innocent. I'm not in the chat. I'm just. I am literally not in the chat. I am reading it. I just love that excuse. I just love that excuse. I can't help. Oh, you gotta go for the day. See ya on the next one. Yes, Ingo, thanks for hanging out with us while you could. Goodbye. Good night. Mikey B, break us in gently. Not like Gwen. Jinx, I am the chat. One says I am the chat. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. my people in my chat, the I guess the community that I draw in. I guess I cannot deny that y'all are my people. Julian Waters says, I wish I knew all the audio engineer stuff. Got a lot of equipment for live, but spent a bunch for the recording process part. I have no idea how to work it. Oh. I mean, there are tons of ways to learn. There are legitimate um, resources on YouTube, where you can learn how to like actually put those to use. Jonathan, got to get back to work. Bye. Much love back to you, Jonathan. Um, how many likes did the plug get? I don't know. Live. I don't know which one that was anymore. It was. Now I'm curious, but I can't remember when it was. Was that one of my really long ones? No. Now I'm curious, but I don't think I can easily find it. That'd be hilarious though. I don't think it got any more than normal. Unfortunately. So it was definitely there. Was it the second one? Now I'm like curious. Oh no, that wasn't that one. Mikey, I might like a reaction because it's Jinx, not necessarily because I like the artist. Well, I appreciate you, Mike B. I appreciate you. Yeah, Gwen, it was one of the marathon streams, and I think you're right, and I can't remember which one it was. Julian, what software programs do I use? I use a mixture, actually. I said programs. You said program. I use two. I use my main DAW, main digital audio workstation is Pro Tools. It's what I learned on in school. And that's where I put like the main stuff. Like for podcasts, for example, I've got the audio that my clients send to me. Then I've got their intro and their outro and their music, and that all goes onto Pro Tools. For the actual thorough editing process, I then from Pro Tools go into a program called Isotope, uh, Post Audio Production Suite, RX7, and that's where I do all my editing, like the thorough editing, taking out background noise and all of that, ahs, and then I put that updated edited back into Pro Tools, and then put all the little pieces together in Pro Tools. Mavis said, I feel like Pinnacle Studio is a good intro audio and video editing tool. I haven't used Pinnacle. I I dove. I learned on Pro Tools, so I just have always used Pro Tools. It ain't cheap. I don't recommend it for everyone. So yeah, anything that's free or not expensive, there are plenty of like software options that are better, are good for general use. Try to like every reaction and comment on many as I can because it helps the algorithm. If I don't comment, it usually means I don't like the song. Right? That's okay. Thank you. I always appreciate that, Gwen. Or Gwen, Gay. I knew who I was talking to, Gay. um, I love that. It's super helpful. It's extremely helpful. Likes are huge. Joseph, what's up? How you doing today? Mikey, Gay, the same as me. Generally, if I can't say anything positive about the artist in question, I just hit like and say nothing. That's perfect, Mikey and Gay. Cubase, nice. Cubase is good. Julian. It was on the May 23rd live? Okay, thank you. Look at you, Gwen. It was that first one at the house. It just got 16 likes. But it had 109 views. I don't have any real good let's see what the engagement says. Yeah, it was low view one, and that usually happens when I do the horizontal lives, and that's okay. I like these. These are good. YouTube does not push them. Joseph, I hit like, but I said hi too. Perfect. Mavis, I'm not an Angelina fan, but I still click and like the vids. That's perfect. Thank you. Feel like Amy Winehouse did it so much better. Rest in peace to her. Oh yeah, you're right. You know what, Gwen, you're right. Well, no, for some reason. Oh wait, actually, never mind. You guys see a different amount of views. Oh, no. I'm looking at views since published and it says 109. Or is it the night? Chill. No. Who knows? Joseph Ron tries and tries, but I'm not an Angelina fan. I don't know what bugs me, but I think she has a gorgeous voice. Like for the age that she is, I think it's awesome. I buffered yesterday when I said hi to mom. When I Mixie, I got it. You buffered yesterday when you said hi to mom and was worth the push. LOL. Yeah, that was hilarious. She just like awkwardly laughed at that. Mikey, also don't like Angelina. It leaves me cold. Hey, you angels, it's my opinion, and I'm entitled. Don't attack. I'm not gonna attack. I'm not gonna attack, but yeah, there's something about her voice that like gives me chills. Joseph, how was the vacay? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that, and then I sidetracked myself. Let me read this one. Gay says, I like Angelina, but don't go nuts over her. I don't think to listen to her on my own, but I sit through reactions by my favorite reactors and can usually find something positive to say. I like that. So vacay, fun story. Want to hear? It's story time, and then I gotta go about half hour. Story time. Courtney is a blast. Anyhow, um, what am I gonna say? Let's see. First day, y'all. We get okay. I'm story time. I gotta focus because I want to tell you about the vacation. And the first day was hilarious. Um, so after 12 hours on the road because like it's a 10-hour drive, breaks, gas, all the things. We get to the hotel. We we get to the hotel. Get settled in. Our friend's like, "Hey, I've got the Delta 8. I've got the Delta 8 gummies. I'm going to take them. Who else wants some? Do you want a half? Do you want a whole?" All of us. Now, the one girl, oh no, not all of, all but one of us, um, took a gummy at that point, a Delta 8. And my one friend takes them like daily and she takes half. Well, she took a whole and so did all the rest of us. Oh, well, except the one who didn't. Because we knew we needed like someone who we could make sure would be able to drive. Anyhow, so the so 4 out of 5 of us had a whole Delta 8 gummy. I have not had Delta 8s in a long time. I usually would do Delta 9s, which is even stronger, but I knew how much I could take. And I haven't had a gummy in a very long time. And Delta 8s are still pretty, yeah, they do their thing. Well, We all go to the first rest. We go to dinner. Yeah. Oh yeah. Even mom. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Um. And yes, she's all about it. And ironically, the 21-year-old was the one who did not, but she does often. Like it wouldn't have not affected her like it affected us. Um. But we drove to the restaurant for dinner, and the gummy starts to hit like as I'm walking into this restaurant that's like pretty dark but like has like neon lights and like it's called the flamingo something, like I don't know. You know, just whole experience. My mom, the gummy had hit right then for her as well, and she's like, "Why is the floor vibrating? Like, don't you feel that?" And I was like, I couldn't process like when it hits, like I can't talk very well. I can't get my words out very well. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not the floor vibrating. This is the gummy. Like this is the gummy. Um I was like, that's not just you, and it's also not the floor. But I couldn't say that like at the time. And so we sit down and like I felt really bad. One of our friends ended up having to go to the car. She had a gummy on an empty stomach. She had been driving all day. She wasn't very well hydrated. She also was like overstimulated and like we walked in and you could smell the seafood, and like just the overstimulation of everything. She ended up having to go to the car and like take a nap because she was feeling nauseous because she had this whole gummy on with an empty stomach. And um the so she ended up having to leave, like sit in the car. And then so it was the four of us left at the table, one of which had not had the gummy. So she was like keeping everyone like conversing, and it had to have been a challenge. Like mom was struggling to like we got our food and she had like a steak kebab and she was struggling to like cut the steak. Like cuz my motor skills get all funky when I have the gummies. Um I mean it was special. We were just lost. We were just gone. And our friend who wasn't, she was so like she thought it was hilarious and she called us out like but not in a mean way. But she was so good at like keeping it cool, keeping it chill. Um so that was a fun experience. It was very odd. I had way too much. It was too much for me, and it was too much for my mama. My other friend who had some, she she handled it really well, but you could tell she was out of it as well. Um, that was just such a special experience, and we couldn't even like have alcohol at that point. Like it was, it was, it was an interesting start to the vacation. So we go home, and we have the one who did have a drink but didn't have uh a gummy. She was the one who ended up driving us home because none of us who had the gummies could. Yeah, like trying to hurt a bunch of silly puppies, Gwen. Yes, 100%. Like, it was special. It was special. I had a blast. Mom was like, I have never. Having a full gummy like that again, like that was too much. I had a blast, but I knew I was out of it. Um, so that was our first night at the beach, and then we just all hung out on the balcony listening to the ocean, and then kind of passed out, and then slept it off, uh, and then promptly remembered never to take a whole Delta 8 in public, at least. Um, so and then let's see, Saturday we did a lot of what did we do? We did a lot of like stuff out and about. We did a little bit of club hopping at night. Went to eat like appetizers and have drinks at a lot of different clubs on the boardwalk. Um, that was at night. What the heck did we do during the day? I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Probably went shopping. And then Sunday was slow morning and beach for like 4 hours. Second day was mainly yeah, Saturday was the second day, and that was mainly shopping, walking around, and then at night we did the clubs. Um saw some live music, saw some DJs, ate some appetizers, had some drinks. They did the sky they did the my friends, three of my friends did the sky wheel. I did not cuz I'm afraid of heights. What did I do that I didn't? Oh, duh, Saturday we went and saw the dolphins. I was like, what did we do before we went out? We went and saw the dolphins. The dolphins were awesome, by the way. We had like this, it was like a dolphin cruise, so it was like I don't know how many of us were on the cruise. We sat down in little seats and like sped into the ocean, and we were like truly in the ocean, not intra coastal waters. We were in the ocean, and we saw a lot of dolphins, and they were showing off and wrestling and stuff like that. So that was the second day. I was like, what the hell did we do the first half? Um, that was really fun. And the guy that was like the like who was tour guide, I guess you would say, cruise guide, he was hilarious. Went to a football game? No. Um, so what else? Let's see. Oh yeah. Third day was beach, mainly beach. And I got oh, and I had a Delta. I had half of a Delta 9 before we went to the beach. So so I went out, I got my we went out, we got our spot. I put my like second thing of freaking sunscreen on. Oh, and prior to going to the beach, I had hung out at the pool just like lounging. Um I didn't even go in the pool. I was just lounging around. They went shopping and they went and did something else, and I'm like, I am not leaving the hotel today. So I went to the pool while they went out and about, and then we went to the beach, and I put like my 6,000th layer of sunscreen on. And by the time I got out to the water, I went out to the water. I always like to like ride the waves, like jump, like go out further where like the water's where I'm like swimming, and then like ride the waves. So I did that for a bit, came back, put some more sunscreen on, chilled for a bit. We had lunch on the beach, and then the gummy hit, and then I thought it was a fantastic idea. Uh, I thought it was a fantastic idea that to as soon as the gummy started hit, I went back out to the ocean and was doing my thing. I do it every time I go to the ocean. And that's like how I can't lay down and get a tan. First of all, the vitiligo just burns, but I like to try to get some sun. So the way I get it is just go out in the water. Well, I had the gummy had hit, and I was like, that was a whole experience. But I did it. I survived. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Like I wasn't like out of it. But like it was funny. At one point, the wave caught me, which is just natural. So then I fell down. You know, like right where that tide hits, like where it hits like your knees, where it's really hard to get up if you fall over. Oh my god, that was special. Like I had sand all over in my bathing suit because of how I landed in the sand. That was special. But I caught myself. Um, yeah, I caught myself in. But that was special. And then one of my friends, built a sandcastle. It was epic. Joseph, not a good idea. Worse, 3D sharks. Don't ask how I know. Anyhow, McT, I hate the ocean. I'd rather be a bride wet farting in a wedding dress than swim in shark infested waters. That's that's uh that's extreme, Mick. Julian, I don't know when you typed. Is there more before that in the going the streets, or was that after? All I know is that we before that, I was like, what the heck happened before clubbing? We went to we did the dolphins, and then we had lunch. So yeah, and then Sunday was just pool and beach all day. I love the ocean and swimming in it. I love it. It's so fun. Like there was this. Oh my god, this was hilarious. There was this group. There was this group right near where I was out in the water, and they were so funny. They were like, they would yell out to let us know when there was like a big wave coming, and they were just fun. They were just a fun group of humans. And then one of the guys got stuck with the kid. Like he didn't get stuck. He had a kid at that like knee level water area where the tide comes in. He was holding the kid, and the water just hit him the right way where his trunks, they didn't completely come off, but just the back of his trunks, because he was facing away from the water. The back of his trunks came fell down. And so his group of friends and like anyone around were just cracking up. That was hilarious. And then there was this girl in that group who had witnessed me and my highness and my gummy highness um uh just totally get trashed by the waves. She looked at me, and you could tell she was like, I hope this girl's okay. Like, but she didn't know me well enough to like, she didn't feel comfortable to like come up and help me or whatever. But I could see the worry in her face. It was kind of adorable. Maybe sharks are just big dogs. They aren't gonna bite you. Ocean. Well, the sea in UK is too freaking cold, right? Cheta or KJ. How do you say your name? KJ. Is it? I know you've been on here, and I always forget how to say your name. K Gel. Is it Gel? Is it? I forget. But hello, how are you? Gwen says like, subscribe, comment, share the yummy gummies. Go to the dungeon, find McT, and peddle the shit out of them. The yummy gummies. I like that. Dolphins squeak squeak, not Miami Dolphins, correct. I know I'm all over the place. Joseph, you worked on Jaws 3D? In what way? I would never ever go into any sort of underwater glass tunnels thanks to that though. Wait, Chad, no, it was bad. Best thing was introducing Leah Thomas, Thompson. Why am I having Leah Thompson? Like the stream or be mixed dog for the day. Or be his fossil for the day. No one wants that tongue. Hell, like hell. You've told me that. Okay, hell. Oh, my credit was screening coordinator. I was a non-union projectionist. I showed the 3D dailies to the West Coast execs and their and other duties. Okay. Okay, so it's just L, or are you just being sick? Oh, shell. Okay, gotcha. So it is shell or L. It's L or shell. I am in the IMDb because of that movie. Oh, that's pretty cool. Bye, Julian. Thanks for hanging out with us. Get some good sleep. Peace and love back to you. Okay, same pronunciation as shell. Okay. All right. What time is it? We got about 12 minutes. I think that is cool, Joseph. Gel. Oh, gel. Okay, gel. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out someday. Do I mean to yell? Probably not. 1949. So that's, I'm like, I have to do math because I don't do that usually. Let's see. So it'd be like, what, seven? Or is that, no, that's not seven. Wait, is it almost eight? 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay, almost eight. Maybe said, can I just call you Todd? Gwen, like all things naughty, subscribe to this channel or get the whip. Share the love, be yourself, even if you're a dark horse, and go to the dungeon and bring your own handcuffs. You are apparently now known as Todd because I'm going with Mavis on that. Because for some reason my brain is not. It's probably way easier than what my brain is trying to figure out. Never overestimate the brain power of Americans, Todd. Oh, that it's so true though, Mavis. And I mean, I give a heads up to anyone and everyone. I can't even pronounce half of English words, so like, what's up, Beaky? Oh, I made a weird noise. I only got a little bit more time. Yes, Mavis said, just glad you're here. I right there with you. That's how I feel. Or the imagination of the people in this chat, right, Gwen? We are not creative or imaginative in any way at all. They were just talking about Angelina a little bit ago. I was not responding to chat because I was telling my story, and ADD would have taken over if I tried to read the chat. Gwen said, "Oh Todd, don't go there." Yeah, there was a whole previous conversation, but I was also telling my story, so I didn't respond to any. Joseph. I'm right there with you, Joe. So, are you Joe or Joseph? What do you prefer? Um, we have 5 minutes. Have any random Joe? Okay, good. I'll noted. Gwen, I'm glad I can entertain y'all. Y'all, you really are entertaining and amazing. And we miss you when you're not in chat, but also know you have a life. uh, I'll just be the court jester. I have not. It was brand new. I just heard about it today, Todd. Joe, you're having fun? Excellent. And juggle for me, Gwen, says Mavis. Gwen says, with a whip. Juggle with a whip. Snap. Yeah, I just heard about if I was a boy, and I'm not sure when I'll react to it, but I am sure I will react to it. I know I will. Not I am sure. Like I know I will. I just have no idea when. Today is the day after the vacation. I've got some stuff to deal with outside of work. Tomorrow is going to be a heavy work and organization day. And whether that means um what am I trying to say? Whether that means recording reactions, I don't know. I have a lot of things to figure out, and I think tomorrow is going to be the day when I really sit down and plan and write shit out and make a schedule. Chell. Okay. So like Chettle. Okay. Chell. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you. A 30-second delay, what, on the audio versus video? No. That is not on purpose. I would hate that. But Todd will be okay. It's fun and it's oh, that makes me sad, Joe. Yeah, that just has to do with internet. Mavis, you are forever Todd now. Gwen says it's the last plug. If you're bad, we'll whip you, beat you, tie you down, and make you listen to Britney Spears. So behave. Or don't. Oh, yeah. The chat is always late. The chat is always late on my end. That's normal. As long as like my audio and video are somewhat synced. But yeah, the chat is always behind for me. Yes. Oh, we got it's 2 o'clock. It's 1 minute too. Well, I have to be good at setting my boundaries and keeping my boundaries. So I am gonna peace out of here. I appreciate all of you for hanging out. Mavis, why are you quoting Britney Spears? Don't you know that you're toxic? Chad, I find that it's never quite live unless you click the live button near the play button. Yes, that helps too. Yeah, YouTube adds a buffer by default. I'm sure it does, Chad. Okay, this has been a great chat. Thanks for the 2 hours of fun, everyone. Yeah, thank you all for just hanging out with me. Like, you're amazing humans. And I get to hang out with cool people for 2 hours. I appreciate you all. So, thank you all. Have an awesome night, evening, day, morning, whatever it is for you. And I will see you on the next one.